is the Ligier JS2, Le Mans 1975, a slot car model specially built for Circuits Routiers. 115 members of this association took part in the vote to choose the car that has been designed by Proto Slot Kit. Only 120 units were finally produced, at a price of €74. Production of the Ligier was almost finished and deliveries started in the summer of 2006. Little Bear Slot's Ligier has undergone several evolutions, the original chassis delivered with the PSK kit not guaranteeing sufficient road holding. In 2009, a chassis from an unknown Spanish brand, bought from Animini in 2001, was used, along with a Plafit Fox engine to bring more power, the resin car showing its weight and affecting performance. This year, we'll try the best, and a Slot.it chassis will be installed. There is immediately a problem with the assembly of the HRS2 chassis, an interference between the guide and the front hood of the car. An exchange of the guide holder with another Slot.it frame allows correct assembly. In addition, the guide holder of the old Slot.it chassis has two positions for the front axle, which allows the guide to be moved back as far as possible. Assembling the axle on the guide bracket will require a touch-up of the wheel's rims because the width is different between the two. The guide bracket recovered from the old Slot.it chassis is wider than that of the HRS2. We selected the spring suspension option in an attempt to decouple the body from the chassis and thus reduce the negative effects of the resin mass on handling. Then, it is the preparation and installation of the chassis supports on the sides of the resin body. It is necessary to put a styrene plate interface to adjust the ground clearance. It is all set up and ready to go again.
At the head of a prosperous public works company, Jacky Ligier started racing late in life, first as a driver. In 1964, for his first 24 hours of Le Mans, he finished 7th and 1st in the Grand Touring class in a Porsche 904 associated with Robert Boucher. In 1966, in partnership with Joe Schlesser, he became the exclusive importer of Mustangs, Cobras, and GT40s in France. Following Joe's death at the 1968 France Grand Prix, Jacky Ligier decided to stop his racing career to build his own racing cars. The Ligier JS2 was equipped with several engines, including a 2.6L Ford the 5th 6 from the Capri 2600 RS and a Maserati V6 engine supplied by Citroën. the JS2 using the engine and gearbox from the Citroën SM. The JS2 received several versions of the Maserati V6, first the V6 of the SM, 170 horsepower, and then that of the Merak, 195 horsepower, and a few rare models were even equipped with the V6 of the Merak SS, 220 horsepower. This car is built on the basis of a steel chassis and beam and a body designed by Pietro Frua, to which Guy Ligier himself had made a point of making modifications. The equipment was drawn from mass production, particularly from Peugeot and Citroën. At the 1975 24 Hours of Le Mans, there were 3 Ligier JS2s entered. Guy Ligier did not trust the Ford engine reliability entirely. A car was entered with the Maserati engine and entrusted to the star crew, Jean-Pierre Beltoise and Jean-Claude Yarrier. 2 cars were equipped with the Cosworth, the 6 of Pescarolo and Migalt, and the 5 of Lafosse and Chasseul. As expected, the Ford engines better qualified. In the race, however, the opposite of the forecasts happened. Beltoise, in the most reliable Ligier JS2, was the first to retire, following an accident with a Ferrari. The No. 6 car also retired. In the end, it was the 5 car that gave satisfaction by finishing second in the race, Ligier's best result at Le Mans.
À la distance. La rampe brille de tous ses feux. 54 pour le tour de reconnaissance du circuit. Départ qui sera donné par M. Jean-Marie Balestre, président de la Fédération française du sport automobile. En 5e position, la 6, la Ligier de Pescarolo et Migaud. La 5 est loin, 24e, la Fosse avec des ennuis de régulateurs. Mais Beltoise-Jarrier sur la Ligier à moteur Maserati sont en 7e position, juste derrière Léla Lombardie et Marie-Claude Beaumont. Remplissent l'estomac, les autres avalent des kilomètres. Sur la scène et dans la salle pour l'instant.
En GT spécial, la 58 et en GT de série, la 84.
Choupan a été passé en effet par la Ligier numéro 5, la seule JS2 encore en course. Il y en avait 3 au départ, 2 ont disparu, mais Guy Ligier se console, la 5 tourneront.